Hello everyone, this is TheMrWiimaniac here, and welcome back to another episode of Maniacal Updates. I have a lot to talk about, so we're going to get started right away. So, where is my book? Where could it be? And if you guys haven't noticed already, I am in the Herobrine's mansion map. It doesn't really have like any sort of theme other than the fact that I guess you could say it's like a little shop of horrors, a little mansion of horrors almost. I don't know. Thought I'd be punny with that, but not really. I don't have it to the bush of my inventory. What are you talking about? Alright. Anyways, we have found our maniacal updates. We can break that chest now because we really don't need it. And now we shall get started. Musical is over. Now, after 2 months of I'm going to be inactive. Okay, now I'm seriously being inactive. What the hell's wrong with me? All that kind of sort of stuff, it's over. It's done with. I'm going to miss it. I loved rehearsing for the musical. I loved performing the musical. It was a lot of fun, and I mean, I only have 1 more year to really do it. I mean, yeah, I do have the play, which I'll talk about in a second, for this year. I also have the musical to play for next year, and then after that though, it's done and I can't go back. You know, and it depresses me because it's just like you're getting so close to going into college. It's just like, why? I want to stay in high school. I'll be honest, I do kind of want to stay in high school, but I mean, going off into college I think will be a lot of fun as well. There is a certain college I'm looking at right now, and I'll go ahead and say it because I really don't see any issues with it. At that point, I'll be 18 and be able to handle any stalkers. No, I'm not saying like I'm that famous. I'm just saying that, you know, if I put like my location out there, you know, there's gonna be people that will be like, oh, so I could go get him. Very much like B-Dog. But anyways, what I mean to say is that in terms of colleges, I'm really looking at Five Towns College, which is a Long Island college. It is a performing arts college. It's musical arts, performing arts. It's also a business college. You know, it's a lot of different things that I'm really interested in trying it out, and I think it would be a lot of fun. And hopefully, you know, their drama department is great, and hopefully I'll enjoy doing their musical and plays there, because I think that would be fantastic. Alright, well, anyways, as I was saying, so yeah, I definitely am going to miss high school musicals and plays, and, I mean, like I said, it's not over yet, but I mean, you know, just the thought of it kind of worries me. Anyways, now that the musical's over, literally, the week after the musical, we have midterms, and midterms are never fun. Midterms are so hardcore, it's not even funny. You know, you have to really pass them, because if you don't pass the midterms, it's really gonna hurt you. Like, yeah, at the end of the day, what ultimately matters is what happens during the fourth quarter, but second quarter is very, very important as well. So don't take that for granted. Don't take third quarter for granted. First quarter, you could probably take for granted. And that's me being perfectly honest. Like, you can go ahead and say, like, oh, hey, guess what? You know, you have 2 months that you could slack. But then second, third, and fourth, you're going to have to do well. And besides, during the first quarter, you start to learn the basics, and, you know, you do have to carry those basics in. So, I mean, I'm not encouraging people to slack, but I'm just saying it's a quarter that you might slack if you had to slack at all. And, like I said, there's also basics that you have to learn in the first quarter, so if you don't learn those, then, well, you're gonna have issues. But yeah, the second quarter midterms are coming, and I'm not scared. You know, I think I'll be able to handle it, even though the musical has been kind of like blocking my paths of studying. But oh, now it's over. I have this 2-day weekend to kind of look into 3-day weekend to kind of look over any notes that I need to. So that's pretty much it regarding midterms. Now going on to the play. The play is literally beginning on January 31st. You guys might think that's a long time from now, but it's not. It's actually not. It is, if I had to say, it would be not this upcoming Thursday, but it would be the following Thursday. It's not a while from now. uh, it's very close, in fact. I have to get started looking at it. Usually, play auditions are at the end of February, but because we have a new director this year for the play, not the musical, but for the play, we have like a newer director, so he's doing it a lot earlier because he's also our like the person who's in charge of my drama club. Not like he's taking this is the first time he's taking over the play in a long time. So he changed some things, and the fact that there's so many events that he already planned for February, he had to be like, let's do the auditions early, get the stuff out of the way, and then focus on the play. So yeah, it's kind of hectic because we literally had to jump right out of the musical and into the play. I mean, it's not that big a deal. I mean, I think I can handle it. I'm sure a lot others can handle it. But it's just like a, you know, it's just like a slap in the face in sort of a good way, sort of a bad way, because it's just like, oh, so fast. I mean, it's good. We're getting right back into rehearsals, which is like what some people want. But still, it's like, oh my god. I don't know. I'm not gonna be terribly happy with it. All right. Now, as the play is coming up, well, let me just start with this. I have been breaking a lot of promises to you guys lately, in terms of uploads. I've been, like, saying, okay, I'm gonna upload this today, and I ended up uploading no videos, or, like I did on Saturday, I uploaded, like, a quality test video instead of uploading 2 videos that I promised. You know, Friday I did well, Saturday I didn't, you know, and I feel bad. I really, really do feel bad for that, but it's just the way it happened. I'm sorry, and I'm well as you guys, but I sure as hell probably can't trust myself with keeping promises anymore. And I understand if you guys can't trust the fact that I can keep promises, at least until all this stuff is over. I've promised some things already that, like, I've promised some things already that I can definitely say I'm aiming for, but there's some promises that I'm like, oh yeah, I could do it, and I don't do it, you know? So, my promises right now, probably, I can't really promise anything right now. The other thing I can probably promise is that when February starts up again, I'm going to say that it will be easier for me to upload until maybe April. And April will be a little bit of hell. You know? So I'll be able to film and upload it February, March pretty easily. And April will be like another January. As I said, until the end of January, it's going to be very tough for me to focus on uploading 2 videos a day. I've set my limit to 1 video a day for right now, until everything settles down. But I've been barely putting up 1 video either, you know, and I should be, and I apologize, but that's just the way it has been, and I can't do anything about it. I'm not saying it's not my fault, though, because it is. It's out of laziness. Today, I should say yesterday, the reason I wasn't uploading was directly because my family wanted to spend time with me. It was my choice to actually spend time with them. And if it helps you guys, I actually tried out Skyrim for the first time. And Skyrim is known for being a good game and a fun game to see people let's play because there's so many different points of views. So you might see a Skyrim let's play in the future. But I mean, that still doesn't, like, it's still not an excuse. Like, you can't be like, oh, I was absent from school because I was spending time with the family. Like, no, you don't say that. Most people lie and say that they were sick. But I mean, you can do that and say that. I mean, I'm sure the school will end up believing you. But I mean, it's kind of different with like a YouTube channel. I mean, yeah, right now the YouTube channel isn't like my top priority, but I know I have viewers that depend on what I do. I'm getting close to 110 subs, which is pretty cool. I want to make sure I keep those 100 subs, because I mean, it's just, I feel like I've been disappointing you guys left and right. So, I am sorry, and I want to try to make it up to you guys, somehow. I will end up putting out more videos February, March, and hopefully that'll make it up for April, and then like May, June, maybe even more videos. But even June's gonna be tough because it's finals and regencies. Like, so much, you know. School is definitely a lot, and you know what, we're just gonna have to suck it up. And you know what, I'm just ready to kick ass for the rest of the school year. I'm ready. Come at me, school. And summer is gonna be so much fun, guys. You have no idea. I should have put it in my update book, but Maniacal Olympics, we're starting to plan that. As you guys probably have already heard, 2 groups, or it used to be 1 server group, but it's split into 2 server groups for some personal reasons that I'm not gonna get into. But the groups will be reuniting for the Maniacal Olympics. Well, I should say reuniting, but they're gonna be facing against each other in some events. In some cases, that they will be going up against each other in like single player mode. There's only gonna be a few times that will really be team events, but there will also be single player events as well. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it big time. I think that's gonna be so much fun, so much fun. Now that's gonna happen in the summer. I am planning to add a lot more to my channel in terms of what kind of series I put on my channel. I'm planning on doing like a whole schedule up, like overhaul even, and like redoing my schedule for the summer to make sure I put out better videos and more videos that I have over the school year, and then go back to my original schedule for when the school year starts up again. It'll be my senior year. Fuck me. Trust me, I'm not happy about it. Then we have, but like, just that summer is going to be so much fun, and I hope you guys know that. Alright, well, now, I feel like because of these broken promises, I don't really know, I'm just kind of assuming at this point, because I don't really hear too much feedback from you guys. I mean, like I said, it's a small channel though. I know it's a small channel, and not a lot of people are going to be like front and center about things. There's going to be a lot of inactive subs. Like, I know for a fact that not all my 100 subs are, you know, people that watch every day. And if it is, then I'm not noticing it. But if it is, if people do care and would like to help my channel a little bit, I would strongly want you guys to give me suggestions on what I can do for the future. There's been some suggestions that people have given me in the past that I personally do not want to give up. Some people have said in the past that I should give up Minecraft videos in general. I can't do that. Minecraft is right now my biggest series on here. And I don't, Herobrine and Kirby, they're not getting too many views. I mean, yeah, I know they're not like fantastic game. Well, I mean, Kirby's Return to Dreamland is, but not like Herobrine. Herobrine was not good. It's not a famous game, I should say. And neither will be Thrillville. But you know, I have right now the Minecraft series are my strongest series, so I do not want to dump that. You guys can give me suggestions for games, ways to organize my schedule, anything of that sort. You guys can do it. I'm right now having no issues with the channel. That's another thing I freaking forgot to put up. Which I'll get into right now. You guys have probably been noticing, but there's been some issues with Sony Vegas, to the point where I installed a Sony Vegas 12 trial. I've been trying that, but there's a stupid watermark that was in the videos. I was just like, that just ruins the whole video. Like, you're supposed to be in a video, and then you see like a little watermark say, "This was used by Sony. This was made by Sony Vegas 12." Like, no, you don't want to see that. It just ruins the whole feel of the video. It's just like, oh no, it's not a good feeling to see that at all. I don't like seeing it in other people's videos, and I'm sure as hell no one wants to see it in my videos. So I not like that, and I was really at a loss. And then I went to my dad because I remember a video editor software called Magix that I thought we had before I even started on YouTube. Well, no, actually it was in my very early days trying stuff on YouTube. And I was like, "Dad, you still have the Magix video editor?" And he was like, "Yeah," but then he gave me a disc that I didn't really recognize. It was like something about how to record the videotapes onto your, how do you like put, like, how to rescue your videotapes. That's what it was. Now, I really didn't think that the video editor was going to be on there, but it was, and it works. It's just a little bit slower than Sony Vegas, but it still puts out fantastic quality. I'm sure you guys, I don't know if you guys saw it, but one of the things that the video came out, one of the videos that came out over the weekend was a Magix editor video, like test almost, and it looked pretty good. Apparently it looked good enough for people to be like, "Oh yeah, that was it looked good." Well, okay, why am I saying that? Barely anyone commented on the video. But at least I thought it looked pretty decent. It didn't look like Pinnacle Studio rendering or anything like that. It looked like Sony Vegas rendering, and Magix is pretty freaking good. So that's a one that's going to be a video editing software that I'm going to be using for the rest of my LPing career. And it's something I strongly suggest. I'm not saying it's better than Sony Vegas, but it's better than what, it's right now what I can do, because with Sony Vegas, it's just not working out for me. It's just very hard to use, and it's just very annoying. So that's ultimately the situation I'm in with that. Okay. Now, like I said, anything that you guys have, any suggestions with, please let me know. I always, in my outro, I'm like, let this video, favorite if you really like it. If you don't, please tell me why in the comments below. That ending of the outro every time is like, I feel like I get no feedback from people. It's not just an outro, guys. It's something that I actually genuinely mean. Like, if you like the video, put a like. If you really like it, put a favorite. And if you don't, tell me why, because I want to know. I want to know why the hell, what I am doing wrong, you know, because either I don't see it or I can't figure out a way to fix it, you know. But I need someone to tell me, like, hey, this is what you're doing wrong, this is what you're doing right, and I like to see this, I don't like to see this, all that kind of sort of stuff. And, I mean, just because you'll suggest it doesn't mean I'll do it, but I'm sure there's some of you guys that are like, oh, hell yeah, like, you guys have great ideas. I'm sure some of you guys are like that group of people that are fantastic at giving ideas, but some of you guys are just, I'll be honest, complete idiots with giving ideas. Not everyone. Actually, to tell you the truth, I haven't seen like one terrible idea on this front in terms of comments on this channel, except for maybe like hate comments. But even with that being said, there's been, I've seen people in the past give like the stupidest ideas in terms of what to do with videos. I can't even think of one, but there's been so many that I've seen on other people's videos. I'm like, are you okay? are you on something? Because I think we have to bring you to a doctor of some sort, because seriously, some of the things I've seen on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure everyone has seen it all, you know. We've seen it all on YouTube and what people can say, so I don't know. It's I definitely do not want to see, you know, any. I just want to see some good suggestions. That's all I want to say. I want to see some good suggestions from you guys. But if you don't have any suggestions, just tell me that I'm doing a good job the way I am doing it. Because that will at least give me some sanity in terms of, you know what, you're doing a good job, continue doing what you do. I would like just to hear that even. If I'm not, like I said, tell me what I'm doing wrong. Even if it's a personal opinion, I mean, if it's bothering you but not bothering anyone else, I'd still like to hear it, because maybe I can, like, work it both ways. I don't know. Well, I mean, well, again, we'll see what happens. Alright guys, well, I've kind of carried on this video long enough, and now I am traveling over the mansion and going on to this other mountain this side. There's seriously a chest over here? What? Seriously? Wait, what's the iron pants? Oh god. Alright, anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. This is TheMrWiimaniac here for another episode of Maniacal Updates. Listen carefully to the outro. Like this video if you liked it, favorite if you really like it, and if you don't, please tell me why in the comments below. I'm such an asshole. Anyways guys, this is TheMrWiimaniac, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.